What's up, guys? Double Action here. I haven't done a video in ages, so I thought it was about time I do an EDC update. I live in the great state of New York, and nowadays this is about all we're allowed to carry. So meet my new EDC personal protection gear. Just kidding. Get out of here. It's coming to that, but we're not quite there yet. I'm just going to do a pocket dump. Let's see, we'll start with my right front pocket. In there I carry a thumb drive. These days, being in the digital age, you never know when you're going to need to get a file from somebody. They want to give you a program or some music or anything. You can put it right on there. I think this one is, was it 8 gigs? Something like that. It's come in handy once or twice. A little baby Bic lighter. These things, this always comes in handy. I mean, I don't smoke, I don't, anything like that, but you're at a friend's house, you want to light a firework or, light a candle or whatever. It comes in handy. And if you ever find yourself, heaven forbid, in a survival situation, you need to make a fire, I have this on me at all times, complete with pocket lint. Alright, next, the Fisher Space Pen. I got this little bullet type one, very small, compact, just for some size comparison there. It's made of heavy duty brass, I think it's made of. It writes real well, writes upside down, writes in the cold. They say it writes on any surface, but I don't think so. I've tried to write on a few surfaces that just wouldn't write on, but it is a very good pen nonetheless. I've had this one for a couple of years now. I use it all the time, and I still have never had to put a refill in it, though they do sell the refills. Refills are like $5 a piece. It's a pressurized tube with the some kind of special ink that they use that doesn't freeze. So it's pressurized so you can write upside down with it. And yeah, it's always handy to have a pen on you. I can't tell you how many, like I said, I use this all the time. And it's nice and small, fits right in my pocket. Next up, flashlight. This is probably the most valuable thing, the most used thing that I carry with me is this little flashlight. It's a Streamlight Micro Stream. I don't know if you can see that. Trying to focus here. Camera doesn't want to focus. Anyway, it's a Streamlight Micro Stream. Extremely bright. You can't really tell because I'm using a light tent, so it's kind of drowning out the light, but I think it's like 25 lumens or something like that. But for a tiny little light like this that runs on one AAA battery, so it's not even any kind of funky CR123A or anything like that. It's just a little AAA. And I mean, for the package, for the size and weight, this is more than adequate. I can take this flashlight in the middle of the night, pitch dark, and shine it clear across my backyard and see my dog out there. And he's a dark colored dog. So, this thing works great. Plenty powerful. Alright, so there's that. And then for an EDC blade, these days I just got this for Christmas, so I'm carrying the SOG Flash 2. It's an assisted opener, full flat grind, very lightweight, comes razor sharp from the package. The only complaint I've had with this one so far is this lock right here. Occasionally it gets in my pocket, this lock will get turned on. I can't turn it on now because it's open. But this lock will get moved into the lock position. I pull it out of my pocket and I can't open the thing, and I gotta sit here and mess with this lock. And then, then it opens. But other than that, it's a great knife, and I could fix this. I could put some tape over it or something. But this pocket clip is awesome. Goes nice down, deep down in your pocket. and this knife isn't going anywhere. As a matter of fact, sometimes it's kind of hard to get it out of your pocket when you need it, but you know, it's a trade-off. I'd rather have it that way than have it falling out of my pocket and lose it, which happens. It happened to me a few times with my Kershaw knives, because they put their pocket clips all the way down here, so you got this much of the knife sticking up out of your pocket and it falls out. You don't have that with SOG. SOG has, I think, the best pocket clips in the industry. So there's that. What else I got in my pockets? Oh, this is a new addition, the Leatherman Juice S2. This is a great little multi-tool. It's like, you know, as you can see, it's very compact. It's not that heavy. I stick it right in that little change pocket in your jeans. You got that little pocket inside the front pocket there, and that's where I stick this. Fits nicely in there, doesn't fall out, and this thing has just about everything you'll need. Can opener, bottle opener. You've got scissors, which is awesome. This is the best pair of scissors I've ever seen on a multi-tool. And for such a compact package, this thing is great. These scissors are nice and sharp. They're sturdy. They're not flimsy little, you know, Mickey Mouse scissors. These are good scissors. So you got that. And then on this side, you've got a blade, which is a decent blade. It's not, you know, it's not a Bowie knife, but it's very sharp, and it'll serve a purpose. If I didn't want to carry this, I could get away with just this. This is a decent enough blade. You know, it's just not as accessible as having something like this. But it's not a bad blade anyway. And then inside you've got, of course, your pliers. And that's, you know, a decent set of pliers for a multi-tool. And you got 3 different sizes of flathead screwdrivers here. Of course, yeah, there you go. And on this side you've got a Phillips head and a little lanyard in there that I don't see any use for that. Again, I guess if you want to put a little lanyard on there you could, but I don't. I may in the future though. Okay, so there's that. And then, let's see, I got my wallet, just a standard one, run-of-the-mill wallet. And I've got my shield carrier, shield and ID. I also keep my driver's license in here. That way when I get stopped, which happens quite often because I have a lead foot, the officer sees the shield, and more often than not, I get that professional courtesy, which is worth its weight in gold. Also, the reason I carry it on this neck chain here is because, yeah, see, it hangs around my neck by this thing. So this shield sits right smack in the middle of my chest. So, heaven forbid I ever get involved in something where I have to pull out my firearm and the uniformed police show up, they're going to see a guy with a gun in civilian clothes. They don't know if I'm the perp or the good guy. So I pull that out. I mean, thankfully it's never happened yet, but I would pull that out, and it's sitting right smack in the middle of my chest, which is where police are trained to aim, center mass. So they're going to aim for my center mass. They're going to see that shield there, and they hopefully won't shoot me. Which brings me to the firearm. This is loaded, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. It's kel-tec PF9. I carry Spear Gold Dot 9mm plus Ps. Excellent round. That's what we use at work. And so I figure if it's good enough for the department, it's good enough for me. And besides that, it'll also help to defend. Should I ever have to use it, it'll help to be a better defense in court. You know, they're going to say, you know, if you ever have to defend the kind of ammunition I use, well, it's the same ammunition that we use in the department. So there's that, and I carry it in a Remora holster. You can see this thing is well worn. I use it every single day. I carry this right in there. Fits like a glove. Doesn't move. Any occasional adjustment here and there, but no more than you would have to do with any other holster, I don't think. And then on the other side, and also in a Remora magazine holder, I got my spare magazine. Always want to carry a reload because you know, a lot of people will say, oh well, you got, well, this is a small pistol, so I only got 7 rounds, but even if you have one that carries, you know, 19 rounds, still a lot of people say, oh, I got 19 rounds, what do I need a reload for? Well, a lot of malfunctions are caused by faulty magazines. So if you have a malfunction and you can't correct it, the only answer might be to change out the magazine, and you don't want to not have an extra one. So always, always, always carry a reload. What else? I think that's about it. Oh well, you probably saw this on my wrist, but paracord bracelet. I made it myself. Pretty easy to do. You can go on YouTube and figure out how to make those. And watch. It's a Seiko Kinetic. Doesn't take batteries. You don't have to wind it. It just, by the movement of your body, you can hear there's a little flywheel in there that spins around and charges it. And I've had this for quite a few years now. It was a gift from my father, and I wear that just about every day. Let's see, I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So, alright guys, thanks for watching.